Yo! BokeBros, this is. We're together again in the same room. Locke's room.
Yeah, also in a hotel room.
Yeah. Lovely hotel room. Check out that decor.
Don't know what's that.
Yeah, and that kind of cupboard which is very deconstructed. It's got a little smiley face there.
I thought it's a egg yolk in boiling water.
Making poached egg. But yeah, we're giving you quality content as always, talking about poached eggs as Bokeh. But we've got some serious things to talk about in this episode. As always, only serious content.
Yeah, we are really serious.
There's been some exciting news. CS has happened, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What has been announced? What's been interesting and new and cool?
Sony a6400, which is not announced during CES.
Not CES, but shortly after, which is kind of makes it a little bit weird because there's this big show. Sony probably were at the show,
and they pay a lot for the booth.
Yeah, can't be bothered to announce it. But they announced it yesterday, although I mean, by the time you're watching it, it's not yesterday. It was announced yesterday today.
So what does it have?
It's got a screen that flips, and that's it. Let's move on to the next item.
So imagine this is the 6500, but look a bit like this. I mean, doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Well, what else? It's got really fast AF, improved AF.
Improved
right?
AF, enhanced.
I mean, they always say world's fastest. I just, it's boring when they say it. They keep saying with every new camera, with different manufacturers, we've got the world's fastest AF. What does that mean?
The latest camera, of course, should be faster.
Well, not really, not necessarily.
Well, not necessarily, but it is.
But is anybody actually going to use this as a stills camera? This is aimed at vloggers, aimed at people who like making YouTube videos of their own face. And now they've got proper time-lapse mode in the a6400.
Finally!
Yeah, it's great. I mean, before you could get it with an app, which was crap.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's crap.
Yeah.
It crashed. I mean, I used that before. It crashed in the middle of time-lapse. Like, what?
Yeah.
The time-lapse will be added to A9, A7 Mark III and A7R Mark III as well. Firmware updates,
okay.
Later.
That makes sense. That is something which it really needs for it to be taken seriously. Because what you need, you've got 4K. No, can't take it seriously. It's got to have a time-lapse mode.
Even Canon got time-lapse mode now.
Yeah.
They don't have that before.
Even Canon. What have we come to that we have to say, even Canon?
Yeah. Well, also it's over. Oh, it's also got
I was just trying not to move my head so that you can cut that, and then it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm over here.
It got that oversample 4K and use full width of the sensor. It kind of like you expect that from Sony, but it's nice to have it.
But I'm sure, I think I've seen somewhere on the internet that somebody's trying out a rolling shutter.
Yeah.
And it's kind of severe, isn't it? As
just like an a6500.
Yeah.
Not like we video geek that complain about the rolling shutter. It's really bad when you just pan it in a normal speed. It's still vroom, vroom. Everything becomes jelly.
And
it's quite mad.
The a6400 doesn't have IBIS. No! Let's do the jelly effect. No! Is this going to be problematic?
Yes,
for vloggers.
Because the Sony in-body stabilization plus OSS not really that stable, to be honest. It works. It noticeable. It works, but to me, it's already like just enough. If you take out the in-body stabilization, I'm not sure that's like...
with that rolling shutter as well.
Yeah.
But the screen flips up. But it has mic input, but The hot shoes on the top.
Yeah.
It has the EOS M6 problem.
But actually, people have been using M5 or 6, I can't remember. I keep messing up.
Nobody remembers.
The Canon one with the screen tilt up. And then people have already figured out a way to mount the mic at the side. So I actually don't think it's a big problem.
No, not huge. But, of course, this is aimed at vloggers. And people been vlogging. It's not like people just started vlogging. You know that vloggers want a microphone. They even have designed a microphone system for it. So why not design the screen to flip that way?
Don't know. So that they can sell the next a6400.
There we are. A6400. Would you buy it?
Nah. The thing is, I already used to without a flip screen. So the flip screen will be nice, but it's not a thing that make me I have to get it. It's without in-body stabilization. That's the thing. It's a deal breaker for me anyway.
I think this is going to be like Marmite. People, it's just going to. I've already seeing. Oh, he's gone, having a shit. There's. Not an ad. It's gonna
just mention it.
It's just I'm already seeing just two very simple reactions to A6400. It's either vloggers, oh I love it, it's the best thing ever, or number two, it's just maybe not even video geeks, maybe just geeks saying, oh
rubbish.
Oh, but it's got no IBIS. Where's the headphone jack? Well, to be honest, if you're a vlogger, why do you need to? I mean, okay, you can check the sound before, but. You know, it's not really necessary, is it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for when you shoot video for somebody else, not when you shoot video of yourself.
But I kind of like it. It's not supposed to be a camera that is like, boom, there we are. This is what we can do. Take that, suck on this.
Should be.
Suck on this Nikon Canon.
It should be.
What?
Should
Why?
have been.
No.
It's Sony.
It's still good, isn't it? The specs are still good. People were expecting like 4K 60p. No, of course, that's ridiculous. Of course they're going to put that in the high-end stuff.
But the in-body stabilization.
Yeah, I think they kind of missed out on that. But who knows? We'll just have to find out. Hopefully we get our hands on one.
Yeah.
Talking about cine cameras, video stuff, and trying to make a statement with a camera, Canon have come out and said 8K.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do 8K.
Yeah, they actually said 8K is in our EOSR roadmap. I mean, how long is their road? It's like a Route 66 road. It's like from west to east coast, or it's basically like those flat Earth believers. You're driving for infinity almost.
I mean, it just reminds me of recently I saw a Nikon set lens roadmap, that kind of thing. Like 2018, these lenses, 2019, 2000, up to 2011, no, not 2000, 2020, oh, this curved lens, and then 2021, just to be announced. What's the point of putting to be announced there? It's just, if it's to be announced, you just don't need to put it there.
I'm announcing that I might do something in the future.
Yeah, exactly. I announce that the sun will set in 10 minutes.
I'm going to take a shit at some point, constipated or whatever. At some point you can have shit. I'm going to die sometime in my life.
Unless you die before you take your shit.
Hang on. No, two separate things. Two separate occasions. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But the shop,
they're doing
announced it. Not really already announced it, but
they've got something. Okay, it doesn't have to be working. I could print 8K on a turd and say I've got a brand new turd 8K.
8K turd.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good brand name, isn't it, for an 8K camera?
But at least they have make dummy that dummy.
Dummy.
They already make a dummy.
Yeah.
That the final product can't be bigger than that. It can't be much bigger than that anyway. So it's still kind of a little bit of promise there.
But that's odd anyway, because when I think of Sharp in video, I remember the Sharp Handycams. Is it? No, that's Sony, isn't it? Oh, what's
Sharp
it called?
is,
ViewCam or something like that.
ViewCam, yes.
And they look pretty cool back in the day, but now.
But it was really cool. That's the first time you have a live view screen.
Yeah.
Actually in Hong Kong, because of that, we call every camcorder ViewCam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just, do you have the ViewCam? Oh, yes. Actually, it's something else. It's actually a Sony. Something like that.
But my problem is, does anybody really need 8K right now? In the next couple of years even, does anybody really need it? I mean, would you be able to see the difference 8K? I don't think so.
I can't, a lot of time can't even see a difference between 4K and 1080. I mean, unless you actually sit so close to it and then just, it is sharp.
That was out of focus.
Most people don't even have 4K TV, and I think people start to have 4K.
You don't even have a TV.
I don't even have a TV. People got starting to get 4K, 5K display, monitor display thing, computer display. I would actually hope to have like 5.7K, 6K, then I can edit 4K video, and then I have some room to crop in.
But you know what? It doesn't sound good for a marketing label. You want something which is twice the amount of 4K. You don't want something that's 5.7K on double 4K. And that's going to be the crap that you see in smartphones soon. Oh, I got an 8K camera.
I'm going to announce a 16K gold.
What the hell? It's funny that you're laughing about it even more. Talking about laughing, we were having a conversation about Fast and Furious because last time
I kicked the camera.
Last time was it live the horrible live stream that we did that completely failed.
Oh, you can check it out. We
check
got
out.
a edit version.
Yeah, it's an edited version. It's not as bad. I was saying that I want to watch Fast and Furious, not some arty-farty stuff. And I haven't really watched too much Fast and Furious. But anyway, Lark was saying about Hollywood's highest paid actor who happens to be in Fast and Furious. And he was saying, he was talking about another film that he's in. The Stone. I was like, The Rock. The Rock.
No, I corrected myself before you realized.
No, you didn't. I said The Rock.
I was like thinking.
No way.
Hang on, this sounds weird. No, it's
no.
The Rock. The Rock.
No way. I corrected you. What is that? His son. The Rock and then Stone. Oh man.
Anyway.
Yeah, sharp 8K. Probably don't need it. But what could you possibly need? DJI Smart Controller.
Oh,
that link was so smooth. Woo! It's smoother than Marmite.
but yeah, it's actually quite smart because it's a smartphone inside. It's
Right.
basically smartphone inside. It got Android OS within. I mean, at first I would think that it's a built-in screen. It makes sense, and so that you don't have to use your phone, you don't have to fiddle with connecting it, and then your mom calls you when you're flying your drone, or even worse, like telemarketer. But then turns out it's got its own OS, Android OS, and you can they have developed a few apps for that, and then in fact you can install any apps in it.
Really?
If you got it into a SD card, look APK file thing, Android.
Games.
Yeah.
You can use a controller.
I don't know. That would be great.
That'd be fantastic. That'd be brilliant. I might actually use that for playing games and then...
Imagine you're flying in an airplane and then you take that out to play games.
I thought you were going to say flying a drone in the airplane. I was like, what? What crazy person are you?
Well, exactly. Will people think that you're flying a drone?
Right, yeah. That, and then they'll close the airports down. They've done it twice in the UK. I don't know if you know about it. Americans. what was I saying? Yeah, Heathrow, Gatwick.
Okay, but anyway, by the way, I mean, okay, back to the screen. The screen is bright, 1000 CD per meter square.
I don't know what that even means.
Something like that. It means that it's brighter than any phone
brilliant.
you can have.
Why don't they just say that?
It's for Mavic 2 Pro and Mavic 2 Zoom.
Yeah, good product, and
I hope that it will be in a bundle, actually.
I mean, that's the annoying thing about good products. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next bit, which is Nikon Z 14-30mm f4. I like it.
Yeah, it's
I've not tested it, but I mean, okay.
Well, it can't be too bad. It's from Nikon. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, the Nikon 14-24 is a great lens, the 2.8 for Nikon DSLRs, and this is kind of a similar thing because 14mm it's rectilinear, so it's not like fisheye, but it goes past 24. It goes to 30mm. F4, yeah, a bit slower, but it's small. If you look at it, people saying, oh, mirrorless lenses are big. Check out this lens. It doesn't look that big. It's about just less than 500 grams. It takes 82mm filters, so it's not that it's quite wide at the end, but I guess it has to be. When you 14mm, you need a big filter on it.
Yeah, or else we get like vignetting.
Yeah, it's so understandable, but that also means you can see it at the end. It kind of the just where the filter is, it's a bit wider, but the actual body of the lens is quite narrow. It looks probably smaller than the Sony 1635.
Probably, yeah. And finally, there's a vlogging lens for Nikon. Actually, I don't think they have something that's really good for vlogging. The only thing is that it looks like all set lenses without VR. None of them got VR.
Yeah, I think that's the Z system. It's purely relying on the in-body stabilization.
Is it enough?
You have to find out, but I find it pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Micro Four Thirds, but it's a big sensor that it's got to move about.
Yeah,
I find it a bit better than Sony's. Perhaps not that difficult, but when you can compare that Sony's got in-body teamed with optical stabilization, you'd think that would do quite well. But no, the Nikon actually does look pretty good. And with an ultra-wide, it's less important, but having that in-body stabilization should help. We'll have to find out. So, actually, when are there any hashtag Ask Boke Bros?
Yeah, haven't done that for a while.
Yeah. Is any on Twitter?
Do it now.
You do that? It's not live.
No tweet fun.
People have given up on it. That's how bad it. Oh my god.
So that's it.
Yep.
I mean, and we keep forgetting the Ask BokeBros thing. So please just ask BokeBros. Use the hashtag Ask BokeBros to ask BokeBros about anything at all. I mean, not necessarily photography related. Maybe like live question. I mean,
yeah. When am I going to take a shit? We'll try and answer that for you, and we'll just say TBA. You might die soon. Take a shit.
Life is short.
Take a shit. You know, I believe that's a famous quote, isn't it?
Yeah.
God.
Einstein or something.
Einstein.
On that disgusting note.
Yeah. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks for watching.
BokeBros and sisters.
See you again. Please tickle that like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah. Click the notification button, and we got all the gears we used to make this video in the description box. You can check. Well, okay. Let's not too hard sell about that.
No, please don't click links then. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. See ya.